Okay, so sorry about the bit of a delay there. As you may be able to see on the screen at the moment, we are just doing things a little differently today. Due to sort of the delayed start and the nature of the game, we are going to do a little bit of a relaxed cast today, so not the normal sort of way we do things. As we do see, uh, we are just currently waiting for the teams just to get started and underway here. I've got Fowley with me, who's gonna co-cast today. Although, like I said, we are gonna take this one a little bit more in sort of a relaxed style. Weather's hot. How's
Yeah.
how's the weather where you are? It's very
I'm in the
British.
same place you are, really, and I'm in the UK.
It's very far
It's
away.
hot. Yeah, just an FYI, if you get easily offended, don't look at in-game chat today. Not worth it. It's just, it's going to be one of those games where it's just, I mean, we were so convinced that I was at least that it weren't going to happen. Just due to the fact that one of the players was super late. I think, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird game. It's probably gonna be one of the oddballs that we're streaming. I'm not sure what's gonna happen after this game. Like if we're ever gonna stream one of these games again. It depends on the nature of how this goes, and obviously if both teams are gonna continue to be like that, they are at the moment. So yeah, I mean it's I don't know. Let's get some predictions though. Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you reckon's gonna take
Uh,
the game?
One of them, that's for sure. Unless it's a draw, then neither.
I mean, I don't know. I think obviously the Polish team's probably going to take it. I mean, they're 4-0, I think, so they're playing to not lose. But I don't really think that's something they're thinking about right now. Narfan's probably going to go in the way of T side, so not bad. They get to pick the side. Probably going to stay on to the or switch over. Sorry, I should say to the CC side. Do you know much about these teams aside from obviously one's a returning champion? Or is this more of just like a going in blind?
So, Komando Foki previously was, I believe they won the last one under a different name.
Hmm.
They had a knockout sort of system where if you knock out, you went to like a loser's bracket. So they got knocked out,
Okay.
got to the loser's bracket, got to the final and won.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. That's cool. Good to know. Am I hearing a deagle on pistol round already?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
why not, you know? So as I
good
say,
damage,
going
okay.
into this, just so people are aware, if things seem a little bit different, we are not casting sort of the way we normally would. Sort of a very delayed start to the game. Yeah.
Almost nearly got completely. I think would have got cancelled, but I mean,
I was about to abandon it. Like I genuinely didn't think Red Scare was going to show up.
yeah.
We might do another one later on today where we take it, well, not seriously, I guess, but we may come out of sort of this relaxed position, sort of casting a more the general way we usually do. If anyone's interested in the way that sort of is for us, you can check out YouTube. You can also check out the VODs as well.
Obviously not taking away anything from both teams. Equally, they probably are very skilled between them both. They are in the same division, obviously.
That
I
means
think one's
nothing. It's just
4-1, one's
groups.
4-0, so you know. Okay then. Already an early 3k from one of the CT sided players. Not too bad. Make it 4. It's good to go for the ace, isn't he? Kinda got to, I guess. There you go. Fair
2
enough.
rounds for Komando. Foki. Well, I'm just gonna call him Komando at this point.
Yeah, already got a player that's 6-9. That's not bad at all.
It's what you want, really. I mean,
I mean, you can't complain.
in 6-0 in Omi, could certainly go one way or another.
Yeah.
Imagine nearly getting caught out there.
With a Glock.
I am why not?
Walks down the corner pre-firing and bursting at the same time. Interesting little system they got going on. I mean, yeah, this is looking to be a relatively quick off to the CT side. Everyone staying alive.
Yeah,
And the
nice
side
little
not getting
spray
killed.
transfer from Madge as well.
Yeah, I was watching him the entire time. I mean, yeah, so far stats looking good in CT, but first rifle round coming in from T side now, so it'll be an interesting one.
We're going to
Hopefully.
see some AKs. Red Scare, let's see what you can do. Okay, that's Flickington already on 20 HP. He's going to enjoy that.
Almost a pick on short there. Yeah, not too great of a start for the T's. Did get stopped by that one nade, but 20 HP for one of the players is not great. Then again, one of the CTs are 15, so balances out a little bit in the favor of the T side. In fact, actually, to be fair, it's 5 HP difference between the CT and the T side right now. Never mind, make an entire playoff. Everyone's bursting onto a site, it looks like. Did forget bomb, but gonna be a burst. I don't think anybody's checking it, so we have a T player that looks like he's on the flank. He's in a really good spot. No one's expecting it, but it's a 1v4. Probably ain't gonna happen. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, looks like Red Scare going to take this. Red Scare.
4-0. I mean, let's hope this isn't a 16-0, but let's say it happens, which would be a shame. Be just icing on the cake, really.
I mean, we've not seen either of these teams play before, so.
Yeah. I mean, they both got good placings in the divisions, so or in their divisions. So you know, I think 4-1 or 4-0, or 3-1 or something like that. Yeah. I mean, both teams are, again. I mean, they could be strong. It's just early on. So far, Komando's just taking the lead on all these rounds, convincingly. There's 3. Wrap it up nicely with a 4, do you reckon?
Well, it's not going to get any better. Put it that way. Funny little story for while we have our relaxed cast today, as I'll call it. I said thank you to a cash machine.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's one of them. It's that time of season now. The heat's really getting to everybody. You know, it's better than saying no to any cash back or change. So you're doing all right, I reckon. Not too bad. Not had too bad of a time.
It was like there was a queue behind me because I was already like rushing to like try and let the next person go.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I was thinking.
Nothing, apparently. Worth noting again, another CT player picking up, I think another 3k, maybe even a 4.
Yeah,
10-0.
Dixie's 10-0. No one on the Red Scare managed to get past 1 kill just yet.
I mean, it could all change, but it's such a dodgy buy. I don't really get what's going on. It's a bit of a useless buy, really. None of these guns are going to be able to do too much. You'd think to save the economy, maybe just drop for your team. And it's looking like it's going to be a B probe, and already an early pick. They are able to respond though, so I mean that's maybe the first round. Okay, fair enough. Didn't think he was going to see his arm there, but he did.
And Madge is probably going to pick up a few here if he plays this properly. Oh! Can't be doing that, friend.
I did do something silly. Go for a knife.
It's alright, because Dixie, 10-0, probably doesn't want to die. I think anyone does, really.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it's his overall goal.
It's Just
Oh,
not even.
this is. Well, alright. You know, just maybe.
How do you not kill him though? He's just you can just
He's
see him.
standing there.
He's just shift walking around bench. It's just okay.
Well, I mean, 14-0. Not really, really expecting much more there from the T side. They were down on me in a few players early on, so I could hear an ice cream van outside. I might go get one.
Oh, can I have a flake?
Mate, I need a flake myself. To be fair, not too bad.
It's
I
like
mean, I
the
know you picked
perfect.
the
It's the
T-side,
perfect time to be
yeah,
having
getting
ice
an
cream.
ice cream. Yeah, especially more. Probably should be paying a little bit more attention as it looks like Red Scare is about to get their first round. I mean, it's almost guaranteed. I mean, they're playing against their best player on CT, but
Dixie is gonna go down. Oh, he's got to be disappointed there. 14-1, terrible, absolutely terrible.
just not the kind of stats you're expecting from him. You know, you're expecting a little bit more. Try and push himself a little bit harder next time. He's gonna have to go in those demos, review what
He's
he did
gonna
wrong.
he's gonna have to bounce back from that. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
He's gonna be gutted with that.
Yeah, definitely. He needs to go review those demos and figure out what he did wrong there. Really, I mean, not playing it like he should be.
Let's have a look. Oh, press the wrong button there. I was gonna have a look at his stats by opening his Steam profile.
Nice. That's how you do it.
Turns out he plays Roblox.
Oh yeah, you can't blame him. Clearly working out.
It's all that
Proving
practice.
his stat line all the way up to 15-2 now. So you know, constantly improving.
Well, positives for Red Scare. We're past the 1 kill mark. We've got yes on 4. Make that
Make it
5.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Counting up.
I'm always learning.
Hey, look, maybe this is where this game gets super competitive. I'm hoping it does. I don't want to see a team get completely wiped off. I mean, it is happening so far, but then again, you got to think, I mean, Komando was on the CT side. They did win a lot of those, I mean, weird, like, buys by the T side. I don't really understand, but, no, I mean, clearly could go in favor. Double, am I really seeing an automatic? Okay. Hate Me, I believe, is, on an auto right now, holding the ideal site possibly for a push, but it don't look like it's going to happen.
I mean, credit where it's due to Red Scare. If they can push out onto the A site, they might just catch NKR off guard.
Just needs, yeah, I mean, if the AWP can pick him off, then it's pretty much a game.
No, I mean, so they're not really looking that way. Just got to catch Flickington now. On his own 1 versus 3 situation. T1000. Gonna get a kill.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I have next to nothing to say. It's, I mean, trying to analyze these rounds is like not almost possible. I mean, the T's are playing it decently. They're getting some picks here and there, but I mean, they're being, you know, they're losing a lot of gunfights right now.
One thing I'm quite impressed with Red Scare though, they've got some great pings, a couple of them anyway.
Yeah, I mean, they might be the highest numbers on their team so far that we'll probably see throughout the entire game, to be fair. So, I mean...
some great pings.
All jokes, just of course.
We will continue to monitor those pings as the game progresses.
I mean, one of them's down to 5, which is the most kills that one of the Red Scare have. So far, it's looking good for the Red Scare, you know. I mean, oh, Flickington in a good position. Never mind, he's full flash. That was unfortunate. CT's after retake, though. So are they going to be able to, you reckon?
Probably. I mean, they could probably do it with Glocks, but...
I believe they got a defuse. Yeah, there we go.
Just made it. It's close
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I mean... We had an auto and short, which it doesn't look like that's going to get picked up. And now we're just going to get another pistol round, and you got to expect it's going to be 10-1.
You never know. Don't count.
Is this what you expected heading in? Did you think this was going to be this?
Probably. I didn't expect it to be 100% serious, and I think that's the reason why we've chosen to not be 100% serious. I think it takes a little bit out of the game, but at the same time, it would be too difficult for us to cast this the way we normally cast a game.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth saying that. I mean, this is a great example of why we can't be taking CS too seriously all the time. It really doesn't help. So.
I mean, if we do see Komando Foki in the, in the group stages, in the playoffs, then obviously, they're gonna have to play them, more seriously and pull out some strats. But this game so far looks like they are just gonna work to mop it up, basically.
I mean, right now it's looking at 5-0, which is I don't want to say it's the expected result because I don't know their teams, but it's a result I think not many people were really would be surprised to hear. I mean, right now 10-1, it's really not looking good for Red Scare. I mean, it's not. Is it salvageable? Yes, but when you got people buying scouts and Galils, and I mean, obviously they're trying to get the most utility they can. We've got, I think, 2 pistols on the side of T side. It's just all over the place, really. I'm not too sure what Commando's doing here. I mean, no, obviously I don't really think they're just frag hunting now. They've got all the info that it's not going to be B. I think they know it's A now. Hence the mollies are coming in and a great nade. Yep, it's just going to be a mop up here, really, I think. Oh, one player. Never mind. Nearly. Maybe in another time.
Yeah, Komando Foki, just gonna clear out the site now.
Possibly.
Still just gonna get caught out in the end.
Never mind. 11-1. Yeah, I mean, look, it's what I was trying to say. At the end of the day, it shows that you kind of have fun in CS. I think that's the most important part, is remembering that CS isn't always serious. When it comes to these games, I think as long as you can have fun with it, it makes it more enjoyable for both teams, and obviously for you viewers, it makes it a little bit more entertaining. And for us casters to be able to bear these kinds of matches, you got to be able to have a little bit of fun with it. And I'm sure the Red Scale will bounce back. I mean, it's not as if they're bad players by any means. Maybe just Komando outclassing them on this map. So as I say that though, obviously first we're going in favour of Red Scare. So let's see if they can capitalise. No one on B now for Komando either. So maybe they're trying to get a challenge for themselves. Go for those hard retakes, possibly.
Well, it's 4v5, so maybe Red Scare might have a chance to take a round here. Never mind.
Oh,
cheeky little boost.
No one legged on the side of T, so
they're just stacking up on each other. Maybe strat roulette. Squads.
PUBG. Playing PUBG here or
duos?
Yeah, the case. Yeah, it's looking like Red Scare's about to get their first round in probably about 8, so that's a plus. Maybe they can come back now. I mean, there's only like 2 rounds left of the half, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean, you never know. Hey, maybe the Red Scares just decided, hey, you know what? We'll give them the advantage here. We'll let them climb up, and then what we'll do is we'll just we'll turn into really powerful players, become gods on the server. I mean, their ping is implying that they are genuinely right next to it. So I mean, unless obviously you're
well, I know they're based in London anyway. The servers.
Yeah.
So a couple of Red Scare players practically on LAN.
If this is how they play on LAN, but I'm sure it's like I said again that we can poke fun and stuff. It's all in good fun.
Yeah, it's easier to cast and poke fun than it is to play. So
1G. Again, the Red Scare looking to pick up their next round, unless they don't know where this player is, which is likely. Not looking there at all.
Scrap that. I've just had some very important news. The servers are actually hosted in France, so I do apologise to anyone who is offended by that one.
It's hosted in France, but the UK players are getting like near LAN ping. Are we sure that they're all in France, or is this like
the way the sort of connection to France works is you've got sort of like the UK's internet pretty much has to go through France. Unless it's changed, I'm pretty sure I've seen a graph where it has to go through France. So fun little story there if you ever wanted to pick a server on Face It.
Yeah.
France always a very good one to go for. Because you're not going to get UK, so. Also does make UK not a great server for other people though, because you're having to go sort of under the channel. And I'm pretty sure there's not a direct connection to anywhere else.
Yeah, a lot of that was just background noise. All I heard was UK go through France. We have an org on site, however, I may mention, which is looking to possibly be useful. There's one, there's two, maybe three.
Nearly gets quite a few. There's a team kill there apparently as well. Coming in from Red Scare.
Yeah, really not helping their chances, to be honest.
They can kill each other. I mean,
yeah, it's just a shame they can't do it to the enemy. $20-6 for Dixie right now.
yeah, he's having a nice little game.
Yeah.
I mean, can Komando and Foki win this one? It's going to be probably a little bit too difficult.
Yeah, you say that, but I mean,
Madge could do it.
please,
Certainly does.
please. It's in your advantage and everything. They went down mid. They gave. If you ever see a team go down mid against USPs, there's two things that are happening. They don't care anymore, or they're that much more confident than the other team. And that right there is...
NKR has is that a negative or is that the it's the negative?
That'll be a negative. Yeah, they wouldn't have had enough money for them.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay, he did. All right then. I feel like I've entered the Twilight Zone and something just went terribly wrong, and it's just all gone downhill.
We are casting a tournament now.
I don't know. Did you hop into a pub? I didn't catch up the IP in time, so
Maybe
I think I gave you the IP actually, didn't I?
you've rigged it.
Maybe we got a PUBG one, buddy, a pug one. Maybe it was just this is just a basic game, like possibly. Just giving him Dixie, just looking at him in the eyes,
giving him a bit of time.
Like,
Shoot me.
Is it going to be 16T, do you reckon, or do you reckon this is where the T's just go Glock only?
This is it now. This is Red Scare's chance. This is 15-15. It's got written all over it.
If it goes 15-15, I'll donate my liver to absolutely no one because it's useless. I have a liver disease, so it probably just do more damage than than needed. But either way, if it does go 15-15, I'd be very surprised. Although, not exactly the best start for Red Scare, and not showing favoritism, by the way. This could have gone either way. It's not as if we went into this thinking any team was going to do this. I said I hoped it wasn't a 16-0. I still hope it isn't. It's not looking likely that it's going to be anything different. And there you go. Really interesting game. Super close. Don't think it could have gone any closer than that, really. Really solid scoreline. Stat-wise, all teams I should say both teams with all the players just really outperforming themselves that game. Don't think you were going to see anything even more surprising than that.
Yeah, if you are wanting to see a more serious cast, check us out on Twitter. We will analyse the games a little more closely in future. We did just want to catch a game of Komando Foki as they were the previous winners. That being said, that's what one of their games looks like. We'll probably be looking into the games and looking into the ones that we can cast and we can get good casts out of. Confident win there from Komando Foki anyway. You'll probably see that one updated on the link soon.
Yeah. It's just probably worth noting that as well. I mean, from Komando, that they have just beaten a team that is 4-1. It's worth noting that just because obviously that we're not taking anything away from either teams there. They're both obviously first and second seed. It's just if they're doing that against obviously their supposed second in division, it's a bit worrying for the rest of the teams, and that might not even. I mean, that was for sure them not even trying. So, I mean, unfortunately, Ready Up only really just tweeted the stream out about 8 minutes ago, and an hour ago, but 8 minutes on a recent update, and we're already done. It kind of gives you an idea of how quick that game was. So, 5-0, I believe, for Commando now. Thanks everyone for watching and listening, and maybe having some fun here. Fortunately, a short game, but hopefully we'll come back later.
Yeah, whether we do another one later, not too sure. Just keep an eye on Twitter. We will promise if we do another one, it will be a serious cast. Just with the way that one was sort of the setup and the sort of back the start into it, we just had a feeling that
Mm,
it wasn't going to be one which we could seriously cast.
yeah.
So I do apologise if anyone specifically came for a serious cast. It's not the normal way we do things, but it would have been just too difficult to stick to the usual format for that game, and I think it was definitely a good decision to do too,
Oh God,
considering
could
we
you
saw
imagine?
negevs and
Could you no, just even that wasn't even the worst part. Like that wasn't. Could you imagine trying to analyze those rounds? Oh Lord, that would not be. That wouldn't be fun for anybody. It would just be, huh?
I think
Five died on the T
you're gonna have to
side,
go have
and
a cold shower now. You just
yeah, probably
wash away the tears.
wash away the sin. Anyway,
Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. I will pop up the league if anyone's interested to know where teams currently stand at the moment. Other than that, though, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you all in a little while, possibly, or maybe tomorrow. Thank you.